His name alone emptied cities. Kings fled before his army arrived. Entire civilizations moved rather than facing. Chapter 1. The Abandoned. You are 9, 1171. The Mongolian Steppe. Your name is Temujin. Nobody fears that name yet. Your father Yesuge was a minor Mongol chieftain. He was poisoned by a rival tribe on his way home from arranging your marriage. You were 9 years old. The moment your father died, your tribe abandoned your family, left your mother alone with 5 children on the open steppe. No food, no protection, no allies. You survive by eating roots, berries, and whatever small animals you can catch or kill. Then it gets worse. A rival clan rides into your camp and takes you prisoner. They put a wooden collar around your neck, the mark of a slave, and put you to work. You escape, alone, on foot, across the steppe in the dark. A man named Sorkin Shira finds you hiding in a river and helps you reach safety. You are 9 years old. You have already been orphaned, abandoned, enslaved, and escaped. Most boys in your position would disappear into the steppe and never be heard from again. You are not most boys. Chapter 2. The Warrior. You are 16, 1178. Mongolia. You marry Borte, the girl your father arranged for you before he died. 3 months later, a rival tribe kidnaps her. Any other man might have let her go. The tribe that took her is powerful. You have almost nothing. You do not let her go. You forge alliances with 2 powerful men, your childhood friend Jamuka and a chieftain named Togrul, who owes your father a debt. You call in the debt. You ride with a small army to rescue your wife. You win. Word begins to spread across the steppe. There is a man named Temujin. He does not forget. He does not back down. And he is very good at finding allies. Men begin to come to you, not because you are powerful yet, because you are becoming someone they want to stand next to when the power arrives. But the steppe has a way of testing loyalty, and your closest friend is about to become your greatest threat. Chapter 3. The Betrayal. You are 37, 1199. Mongolia. Jamuka was your best friend, your Anda, your sworn blood brother. You slept under the same blanket as children. You shared everything. Now he leads the coalition of tribes that wants you dead. The great Mongol tribes have chosen sides. Half follow you, half follow Jamuka. The battle is brutal. You lose. You retreat with your surviving men and regroup. This is the moment most men stop. You do not stop. You study what went wrong. You reorganize your army, not by tribe or by family connection, but by ability. The best fighters lead regardless of where they were born. Loyalty is rewarded with rank. Betrayal is punished with death. You build something the Mongol world has never seen, a meritocracy with an iron fist at the center of it. Then you go back. One by one, you defeat the tribes that united against you. The Tatars, the tribe that poisoned your father, are destroyed so completely that you order every man taller than a cartwheel killed. You do not forget. You never forget. By 1206, every tribe on the Mongolian steppe has either joined you or been destroyed. The Great Assembly meets. They give you a new name, Genghis Khan, universal ruler. Temujin is gone. He died somewhere in the years of fighting. The man who stands on the steppe now is something the world has never encountered before. Chapter 4. The Unstoppable. You are 44, 1206, the known world. The Mongol army you have built is unlike anything that has existed before. It moves faster than any army in history. Your cavalry can cover 100 miles in a single day. Cities that expect a siege lasting months find Mongol soldiers at their walls within weeks of hearing you are coming. You attack China. The Jin dynasty, one of the most powerful empires on Earth, has walls stretching thousands of miles to keep invaders out. You go around them. You attack Persia. The Shah dismisses your first diplomatic envoy and executes your traitors. You destroy Persia so completely that some cities never recover. You are utterly ruthless with those who resist, utterly generous with those who submit. Cities that surrender are spared. Cities that fight are erased. Word travels faster than your army. By the time your cavalry appears on the horizon, most cities have already decided whether to fight or surrender, and most choose surrender. The largest empire in human history is being built one decision at a time. But somewhere inside the universal ruler, something is breaking. Chapter 5. The Wait. You are 60, 1222, the steppe. You have never built yourself a palace. You live the way you always lived on the steppe, in a yurt, moving with your army. But the world you came from no longer exists. The tribes that abandoned your family, the men who put a wooden collar around your neck, the clans that chose Jamuka over you, all of them are gone. Your blood brother Jamuka was captured after his final defeat. You offered him an honorable death. He accepted. You watched him die. Your sons are fighting each other over territory and inheritance while you are still alive. The empire you built is already fracturing around the edges. You know what you built cannot survive intact after you are gone. Empires never do. You are 60 years old. You have conquered more of the earth than any man in history. And you are sitting alone on the steppe, wondering what any of it costs. But there is one more campaign. There is always one more campaign. Chapter 6. The Secret. You are 65. August 1227. Northwest China. You die in August 1227 during the campaign against the Western Xia. Nobody agrees on how. The secret history of the Mongols says you fell from your horse while hunting and never recovered. Marco Polo wrote you died from an arrow wound infection. A later chronicle suggests a Western Xia princess smuggled a weapon into your tent. The cause of your death has been debated for 800 years. What is known is this. Your generals kept your death secret until the Western Xia capital surrendered. They continued the siege in your name. The city fell. Its people were slaughtered. Only then was the news released. You were dead before your last victory was won. Your body was carried back to Mongolia. Every person the funeral procession encountered on the journey was killed to protect the secret of the route. You were buried without markings, without a monument, without anything to indicate where the greatest conqueror in history lay. Then the soldiers who buried you were killed. Then the soldiers who killed them were killed. Your son Ogedei sacrificed 40 horses and 40 young women to accompany you into the next life. A river was reportedly diverted over the grave to hide it forever. Marco Polo wrote, 60 years after your death, that even the Mongols themselves no longer knew where you were buried. 800 years later, nobody does. He started with nothing. No tribe, no allies, no name anyone feared. He ended with 1/5 of the entire earth, and a grave so secret that 800 years of searching has found nothing. And now, the record is found.